Dol-jan-chi. Say hi to Katarina. Good morning and welcome back to another video. Another week decided to do what? Phone is ringing. 여보세요? Okay. 알았어. Organizational stuff. We're trying to get a good schedule in our week, so that's why I'm also trying to film sometimes, just like with weekly vlogs. I want to try not to film like on weekends always, just like to have more the weekends for ourselves. So that's why I'm trying this format, but it's not gonna be always the same thing. I also want to do like more like different things, so that also the vlogs don't get too monotonous. Weekly vlog, not gonna be the full week, because I'm trying also to see how I can schedule things, like when to film, when to edit and stuff like this. We're so much into trying to get a good routine, so that's why we're also trying out different things. I'm probably gonna vlog 3 days, being today Monday, tomorrow Tuesday and Wednesday, Ardho's first birthday. When I think of it, it's like crazy. I cannot imagine already 1 full year passed. Like, it's crazy. So many things changed. It feels like it changed so quickly, but also it feels like so long time ago. When I think back about how 1 year ago was and now how it is, it feels so different. Everything feels so different. So it's like always this kind of strange feeling of like, the year went by quickly, but on the other side also there has been so many changes and so many different things that happened that it even felt more long than a year. I don't know, like, do you also feel like this sometimes? I'm just gonna leave my jacket on because the reason why Chung called me is because I need to bring something to take care, because and I forgot something. I'll wait only like the stuff that can go bad, put it in the fridge, and then I'm gonna leave again. But yeah, what I was saying is, it makes me kind of emotional, like thinking about not having a baby anymore, just like 2 toddlers. Oh my god. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna run and stand. So I'm back now. What I am going to do from the comments, it's kind of difficult to see what exactly my audience is, but I know there are a bunch of like new moms, young moms as well, and I think one of the hardest thing is to have ideas for dinner for the kids, especially easy dinner but still healthy and something that aligns with a busy schedule. I came to the conclusion that I'm gonna start making soup. It's more like the clear soup, like broth, so that's why I bought like a bunch of chicken, and I saw that Fanta and Ardho as well, they really like soup with rice and some vegetables. I'm not gonna do any crazy recipe, so this is like the recipe that everyone can do. You just need little ingredients, because one thing that I think sometimes is very difficult when following a recipe is that you need a bunch of ingredients and then you're like, I don't need all those things anymore. It's not Korean cuisine. I'm sure a lot of people already know how to do it. I'm sure that many people make it differently, but I'm gonna show you my simplified version, which works super well for me and which is great also to freeze, like to put in small packages to freeze and then to always have at hand whenever you need it. So let's get going. I don't need to do anything else. Once it's boiling, I just need to let it cook on low temperature. The only thing that you need to be careful about is that the chicken is well done. And you can just taste it and see. Now, while the soup is in the making, I decided to make some buns, sourdough discard buns, and it's the first time for me making them, so let's see how they will turn out. I already started doing the dough before leaving, so now it rested for 2 hours and now I'm gonna continue making it. Wow, bravo! Literally looks like cake, but yeah, let's see once it cools off. Ah, a bread cake. The kids will like it and they will not mind how they look like. So I'm done. It turned out kind of different than how I expected to. So for those who watched my last week's vlog, they know I was like uncertain between a vest and the dress and the sweater and so on. But in the end, I finished almost the whole yarn. So that's why also actually I ended up making this border here different color than this one because I didn't have enough yarn left. Literally a leftover yarn crochet piece, and now I'm gonna go pick up Fanta and let's see how it will look on her. Hände waschen, Hände waschen. Hände waschen, Hände waschen, muss dann jedes Kind. Hände waschen, bis sie. Und nun sind die Hände sauber, ja, doch leider ist kein. Nun müssen wir sie. Nun müssen wir sie. Bis dass sie trocken sind. Bravo. Aber wir haben ein Handtuch, gell? Und das Handtuch trocknen. So, magst du jetzt das Brot probieren? Ardho, du willst das Brot essen. Geil, ist lecker. Willst du machen, Stuhlele? Dann kriegst du Brotele.
여기는 묻자.
Butter ist sicher voll lecker.
묻자요. 묻자요. 따윤 것도. 묻자요. 따윤 것도.
Honig?
Honig.
Ja, warte, erst probier mal Leitbutter.
핸드폰은 건사고요. 아이뽀대. 아이뽀대.
Na, jetzt gibt's Suppele.
아이뽀대. 뽀대. 뭐가 이렇게 하고 있고. 요요요.
Hunger? Hast du Hunger? Hast du Hunger? Hey, jetzt gibt's mal Mom, gell?
요요요.
Jetzt gibt's Gläser. Fanta, schau, dein Reis. Ja, Ardho. Guck, kurz warten. Kinder. Das ist von der Fanta, das ist das Reis. Wow. Ja, ist noch heiß, gell? Muss kurz warten. Warte, tu das Reis alleine, dann macht's Reis warm. Dein Löffel ist da.
Danke.
Bitte. Ui. Hey, gib. Wow, heiß. Warte.
아주 뜨거우지?
Schade.
나 뜨거워. 엄마가 후회했다. 맛있다.
Schmeckt?
응. 아직 안 뜨거워. 이거 해야 된대.
Baby, I can't believe it. 이렇게 미를 다녀왔어. 하루 종일 all day. 어쩌다인지도 모르게 쓰러졌어. 끌어안게 만져. 끝없이 해마다 다시 chasing you again. 잡힐 듯 스치듯 하다 미끄러져. You make me better than I've ever been. 온종일 너의
Good morning, guys. So yesterday night was kind of hectic. When I picked up the kids, they were super tired and moody and hungry, and so I had to give them food as fast as possible. And yeah, and then actually I had to go to this event, Dalba. I went there yesterday. The reason why I didn't mention it is because it was still so much unclear if I can go or not because of my husband's work, if we will be able to come home early enough or not. So yesterday was super hectic, but I made sure to vlog a little bit because I think I should share also a little bit more of the events and other things that I do in Seoul. I think people might be interested in that things as well. I will see how you react to that, and then I will see if I'm gonna do that more or not. For me, it's nice to share these things. I just don't know what your interests are, so let me know. I got this mask pack at the lucky draw, and I need to check the dates because yesterday was the opening, like the pre-event to the pop-up, like the opening party to the pop-up, and the pop-up will be open from today until a couple of days. I was able to win this mask, so I'm gonna try it now. So I'm gonna give you my feedback, but before I'm gonna do my skincare, I got some new Mitsum products. As you might know, I'm gonna try them out as well. It's my first time trying them. I'm gonna give my feedback as well, but as you guys know, Mitsum products are actually pretty nice. That's a good smell. I do use the essences daily. I add them to my regular skincare routine. As you might know, I have a 10% discount for you guys, which is always linked down in the description box. So whenever you wanna buy there something, make sure to check it out. I will also make sure to share always other websites when there are like even bigger sales. I'm gonna link everything down below, and so that you have the best offer at hand. I wash this off now. The best thing for oil cleanser is to rub it in for a long time. Like, don't do it too quick. Keep on rubbing in. Everything will come out by the time. And I also got this new cleansing foam. Actually, I already used it before. My husband keeps using it still. I started again to use some of the tools that I have. This really makes a difference when cleansing your face. Like, it's really like, I feel like my face is much smoother after using this instead of only using the foam alone. There are only 4 masks in it. So I need to push this serum here into this. Push it in here, but it's like, no, not that. I'm not a weak person. It worked. So now the whole serum went into... You can make things easy and you can make things complicated. Okay, now it's inside. It's so funny, Fanta is scared of the mask. When I use the mask sometimes in the morning, on weekends, then she's like, no, I'm not driving. I'm going to meet my friend Katarina. It's been a long time, ever since we came back from Italy. I haven't met her yet. We want to go hiking. Say hi to Katarina. Hi. Hi. So we wanted to come here and eat donkatsu, which is like Japanese style pork cutlet, right?
Yes.
Yeah. There's like a very, very good one, and she's been like for ages, she's been seeing like me and Chungu going there and taking pictures, and she's always like, whenever we meet, she's always like, let's go there. Every Tuesday is Humum, which is like rest day. I could have checked that earlier, but yeah, I'm sorry. Next time.
Kannst du hier vielleicht das Set nehmen?
Für 2 Personen?
Ja.
Was ist denn das?
Dünchen 2, Anchim 2, Cheese 1, Seu... Oh, Cheese nur 1.
Kannst mein Cheese haben.
Und ein Nengmumil oder Udon, dann kannst du ein Nengmumil.
Nengmumil, okay, dann machen wir das.
Ja.
You need to know about Katarina. She's on a very healthy trip. Not trip, always like this. Yeah. Middle part and the side part, and then 2 cheese.
It looks really good. I go to Cola, like capsules. I take 2 a day with food, and I think it helps me lose weight. I'm pretty sure.
It's okay. It's not as good as the other one.
The other one must be really good.
Big. We ate well.
Yeah, yummy.
Now we are at Namhan Samsung. Namhan means South Korea. And we just saw while coming up, did I close the car? It's something that I always do automatically. And I don't realize that I did it or not. Okay, so anyway, we saw while coming that there's also a bus coming until here. So in case you visit Korea, you can come by public transportation. And it looks very nice already. So let's go and check it out.
UNESCO World Heritage.
Ah, yeah, right, exactly. We saw that. I didn't know that. So it's something special actually. There are already some people with the hanbok taking pictures. They're taking the Dol-jan-chi for the picture. The one that we took with Fanta. It's like a baby. I'm gonna blur them out, but they're just filming me. We have to do it with Ardho as well. Ardho is going to be 1 year old tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow's his birthday?
Yes. I'm already so...
What date is it?
Hangulna.
Hangulna. Wow.
Wow, did you see how beautiful?
So that, you know, Hangulna is my favorite Korean holiday.
Why?
Because I love Hangul. They're so logical and easy, and they make sense, and they look beautiful.
Yeah,
they look
that's
cool.
True. That's the reason actually why I wanted to study Korean, because it's the most beautiful handwriting.
Das ist auch nicht die weißt du noch dieses Drama mit dem, das sieht auch nicht aus?
Im Dramen stehen alles.
The Soul mit something, Junghun something, wo die Seelen sich in den anderen Körper auswechseln.
I didn't see that drama. If you saw it, let us know the title. This is actually the king's living quarters. Quite impressive. But I mean, Korea has such cold... One more time. She was like, let's do it, but then she was too shy. Let's go. Korea has such cold winters. How did they survive during winter? I mean, like in Europe, the castles have such thick walls so that the air cannot go through. They already had floor heating, right?
Or they had fire under the
Yeah,
floor.
yeah, exactly. No, with smoke. I think Korea was one of the first countries to do floor heating. I think here they did the floor heating. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the king's living quarters. You can imagine. Maybe the king slept here and his wife there.
Where did his wife sleep?
There. One of his wives.
Oh, yeah.
Spring, it looks like this.
Wait.
It's this one.
Yeah.
So in spring, because I saw this one was taken in May, this picture. We should have eaten here. Look at this beautiful restaurant. Oh my god, so cute. Can you see? Ta-da! No, so we came here actually for hiking. Like it was like a random place on the map that I chose because we wanted to come to this Donkasu place, and then I chose place for taking a walk around that area, and then I was like, oh, it looks like mountain, let's go here. And actually it's so beautiful, like crazy. Also we should have eaten here, but yeah, next time we're gonna do that. And if you visit Seoul, you should come because it's not far. You can come by public transportation. Very beautiful. I'm happy we came.
Yeah, I feel like trying every restaurant now.
Yeah. jetzt machen wir einen Kuchen von Ardho. Der Ardho hat halt Geburtstag. Blaubeer.
Blaubeer.
Ui.
Ich habe Blaubeer, Himbeeren.
Ja. Und das sind Himbeeren und das?
Himbeer.
Das sind Brombeeren.
Das ist der Himbeer, das ist der Brombeer.
Genau. Nimm die Tasse an die Hand.
Mama, das ist Blaubeer, Blaubeer, Blaubeer.
Nicht kalt, gell? Nein, schmeckt? Sauer, gell? Sauer. Das sind 4, das ist 4. 4. Genug jetzt. Okay. Ui. Ja, there's no mehr. Wo ist das Geburtstagskind? Ardho, genau, da hat er Geburtstag. Bist du bereit? Ja. Gell? Und Fanta tust du fest singen, gell?
이렇게 할 거야.
Ja, genau.
Ardho.
Ja.
Ja.
Ja, bravo! Ardho, ich sing, die Fanta hat alles gut gesungen. Hamburg.
한복 입고 싶어?
Ja, 먼저 입고.
먼저 씻어야 돼. 씻고 입어야 돼.
Die Baba. Die Baba. Okay. Sang na. Whee! Hello, good, happy ending. Happy ending. Whee!
이야.
Ardho가 뭐 잡았으면 좋겠어요?
디자인 저거 뭐지?
디자인, 패션 디자이너.
실! 다 손재주. 나는 알도가 공, 축구공.
마이크? 그래 축구공.
난 축구 선수.
축구 선수.
아, 그지가?
야, 우리
축구 선수.
그러면 다들 5만 원씩 내봐.
Dein Spielzeug soll da anders sein. Was denn?
우리
됐어.
객체가 아니야.
됐어? 아, 오케이.
알도가 그거 잡았으면 좋겠어?
알도가 그거 축구공. 야! 축구공. 알도 축구공.
나는 의사 선생.
의사 선생님.
알고 의사?
오케이. 보자. 오빠는 축구공.
나? 나는 축구공 잡았으면 좋겠어.
Let's see, Ardho.
알도야.
Okay, Ardho. 하나, 둘, 셋.
손흥민 주서.
아이돌은
오!
야.
지라.
뭐야 지금 다 잡어.
아니야 제일 먼저 잡은 거야. 일단 뭐 잡은 거야? 잡았어 지난번에. 마이크 잡았어 마이크.
야, 다시 마이크야?
야, 마이크 잡지마. 축구공 잡아.
그러니까 뭐가 제일 좋아?
알았어.
너 제가 마음에 들어. 이거 뭐? 이리 와.
축하합니다.
아이고 축하합니다.
아이고 너무아. 한 번 더.
Alles Gute. Alles Gute, liebe Du. Alles Gute.
잘 먹겠습니다.
잘 먹겠습니다.
먹던 거 있어.